Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to start a Let's Play of Empyrion. Let's go ahead and see. We're going to name it Adrimar Survival. It's going to be in survival mode. Let's go ahead and change the seed because I've already practiced on this seed. Let's go ahead and... yeah, let's go 65, 65, 65. Let's see. Difficulty. Let's see. Starting equipment determines the start equipment when you start the new game. Progression. Let's put it on normal. Let's see. Food consumption. I want everything on normal. Amount of ore per deposit. Let's go ahead and put normal. Number of and put normal. We're going to put everything on pretty much normal. Auto mining depletion true. Let's see. Sets whenever the auto miner will deplete the deposit while mining. False. That way we can just have a way, once we actually get up there, we'll have a way to get it. Or it won't deplete it completely. Because I think if we don't deplete the ore deposit, it will respawn. Let's see, enemy difficulty, let's go medium. Rate of NPC spawns, normal, overall drone presence, normal, drone base attack, medium. I'm putting everything. Construction speed, I'm leaving on fast. Yeah, I'm gonna leave on fast. Blueprint production speed, I'll leave that on fast. Blueprint spawn limit true. Let's see, enable disable blueprint. Yeah, must be placed on BACA when I don't know. I'll just leave that one. Block limit for certain devices. You know, I'm gonna leave that one false, because like later on when I actually want to build some like a big structure, I want to make it so I can actually put as many weapons as I want on it. Let's go ahead and press OK, and let's go ahead and start. It didn't press. So far I noticed that every time you spawn, it tends to have like an old base near where you start. And I want to make sure to actually get there and grab whatever I can from there. Yeah, I don't want to go there, so I want there, but we're really close to that. And we're probably gonna have to try to take care of that as soon as we can. But I pretty much want this right here as soon as we get down, that is. Getting a lot of ore deposits found, so that's good. Let's land. There's bigger spawn bases that you can get that are probably a lot better than the one that spawned for us. Sorry, I'm moving my cord on my mouse. I'm gonna go ahead and skip this. Yep, go ahead. Press F to open up this thing so you can grab all the stuff that's in here. Not a lot of stuff, but it's still stuff. Let's see. We do not have one of you. I want to make sure we have our weapon. Let's see. We got plenty enough fuel. We're going to need that. And yeah. Now let's see what we can get from here. At some point we're going to have to go in there, but... press J to enable your jetpack as well. Where was this? Actually, I don't think I can. Let's see. I don't want to actually destroy anything here quite yet. Let's see. So I want you. Let's go and grab all of you. I'm pretty much gonna put. I'm just double checking the drones. I'm gonna put it down. I don't think there's any thing here that we can actually grab, so I actually might not put it down yet because I don't want to have the drones start spawning until I'm ready for them. Because I think a day after you land or put down your core block, they will start spawning drones. So we got silicon, iron, and we need copper. So we need all of these. So let's go ahead and go for the copper first. I'll probably cut back a lot of the mining. Pretty much I'll probably go through, grab all the copper, all of that, all the iron and silicon, I can't even say it correctly today. And I'll try to cut out as much of the mining as possible. But for this first episode, I'll do a little bit of mining and get a little bit of everything started and start building a place to put down. I actually really like having that really close to us too. It means that we can actually get some free stuff from it as soon as we can, that is. I won't be going over there until I can actually destroy some of the blocks that are there. Okay, that's pretty far down there. Let's see. In order to go into your drone, you have to press F5, and if you have your drill selected, it will actually drill for you. It'll also use your repair tool as well once you actually get it. It's reloading. And down we go. This way, you won't get stuck in a hole, which would kind of be a pain. But either way, it's gonna take us down there quite a ways. It's gonna take a second anyways. And getting used to the drones, especially like if you accidentally flip around, it'll flip your controls around. You just have to get used to it. And it's a good tool to actually build like your structures and stuff. So pretty much what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to build a base, relatively small base. And then I'll put a defense up on it. And once I actually get the weapons up and running, it'll be fairly easy to protect my base. Once I get the cannons up and running, I want to have like 4 up on top of my base, and that I've seen that protect from the drone attacks very, very easily. Now I've gone up into space, and I was trying to get back home, right? But I was being kind of stupid, and I wanted to try and attack like a thing. A base on the way home, and didn't realize that my food hunger was like really low. And my health was low, and I ended up dying while I was attacking the drone, or this base out in space. And, yeah, I couldn't get back to my ship. Yeah, so that kind of sucks. So I gotta keep an eye on, make sure I actually don't do that. And all my, attempts and playthroughs, I never actually got around to actually making, food. Especially you need to get, a good place to make corn for plastic, so we'll see that. For the upgraded version of the drill, is fairly easy to get, except for the charges for it. You actually need plastic, and in order to make plastic, you need corn. So, and I want to make sure it's indoors, so it won't die on us if it gets too cold out. Let's see. The copper, I want to try to get as much as possible of this node, and the iron as well, because I actually want as much rock as I can before building our base, because I want as much concrete, which I'll show you as soon as we can. I think I'll leave that one down there. You probably really don't need to leave it, but just in case, if they do spawn and we need another node Like if it does spawn within, like, I don't know how long it takes for it to respawn, but it should respawn at some point. Let's see. Reloading. And also having like rotten food, so after getting like the farm up running, will help also make biofuel for this tier 1 drill. And let's see. And it sucks is your guy is left up alone up there, so if a creature comes, you'll get attacked. So be warned. Let's see. You know, I'll probably just take that one and get a little bit. I'll take this next one and the one that I just passed and head off to some of the other deposits. If I started taking apart that little base, the abandoned like base, let's see, that one right there, the crashed cockpit. If I start taking it apart right now, it will. The screen right now, first off, the screen right now is because it's warning me that my drone is getting too far away. If I start taking apart the cockpit right now, I'll get the scraps. If I put the core block, it's number 8 on my screen. If I put it down and start taking it apart, it will actually give me the full blocks themselves. Go ahead and look down there real quick. Yeah, I don't want to get stuck down there. So let's go ahead. There's one there and there's one here. So let's go up to this one first. Most of the creatures during the day will be fairly docile. I think they share aggro. The docile ones will share aggro with other docile creatures. I've seen that I've attacked like certain creatures that normally don't attack you, and like that thing, like if I attack a smaller one, one of those will actually come up and attack me. Like I would attack one of those, and one of those would actually come up and attack me. So I know you can't see the ones that are from the distance right now, but yeah, those ones. So the rhino, I don't know, looking ones, and those are docile during the day, but at night I think they are kind of a pain in the butt. Those are docile as well during the day. Let's see. I'm trying to get up here as closest as I can without actually falling back off again. I think that will be it. And let's go ahead and get up in here. 2, please. I'm hoping it's not too far away. Yeah, I need to get a lot closer. Okay. I need to get up this way anyways for the iron deposit over here. I don't know. Crashed front part. Okay. I was wondering what it was. Let's get right here and press F5. Luckily, if you do I need to get all the way? Yeah, I need to. I need to go up a lot farther. Okay, I probably could have gone up the way that up this way, but on the other side of this little mountain, it would have got us to the spot that I need to get to a lot quicker. Now I'm gonna have to actually drop all the way down. Actually, never been up this high before. Yeah, could have gone a lot easier. Like I could have gone up this way. It would have been a lot quicker. And you can Okay, good. I didn't break my leg. You can break your leg, and that'd be kind of a pain until you actually heal it. Did I mess it up? Okay. Alright, now I see it. Now let's go ahead and get down. I'll only grab a few of these. Pretty much these will be to make energy for like certain equipment or our ship or generator in our base. So we definitely want to have some, but we don't need to have a lot. One deposit is more than enough that I've seen to get started in the playthrough. So I'm not gonna try to mine too much of this right at the start. Maybe like 3 or 4 of these round circular nodes. Come on, and continue. So pretty much for the most part, this playthrough will be relatively uncut, and I apologize, except for when I'm mining ore. The ore mining, I think I'll cut out just because it's going to get tedious, but the building and all that stuff, I think I'm going to leave in. For the most part, anyways. I'll probably have like 1 episode per like when I build something. Because it can take me a long time to build something. I tend to die of starvation a lot if I don't have a food income. So that'll be a problem for me as well. But before I even build like a ship or whatever, it's gonna take a while for that to come around. We'll have a base up and running, and hopefully, like I said, I'll get our food up and going. That abandoned cockpit, or the old cockpit, or whatever, the thing that's right in front of us, the crash cockpit, it will have some grow beds in it that I can salvage off of it. So let's grab you and you. I'll grab like these last 2, and then we'll head over to the iron. But you should have enough fuel to completely like grab all the copper of one node, like all the copper, all the iron, all the silicone, and all of this ore deposit. So if you're wondering if you'll run out of like fuel before you get enough resources, you won't. You shouldn't anyways. And I want to make sure I don't break my legs. Do have a med kit though. And didn't break it. But I did run out of jetpack fuel. It does recharge slowly. Okay. This one and iron, or not iron, silicone and copper are like some of the ones you definitely need to get at the start. Let's see, F5 please. Let's see. Probably needed to move a little bit closer, but I think those will be fine. It does have a range limit, like I said, the drone, but also the drill itself does. You'll see it here in just a second. That's about as far. Yeah, that's as far as it'll go. So. And yeah, drilling out the 4 like spots completely will not give you enough concrete to build a decent sized base. you need a ton of rock to make a decent amount of concrete. And it takes forever too. But again, that'll be fine. Like I said, I'll do the mining off camera. Well, most of it anyways. And let's see. But for the first like few episodes, you guys get to see what I'm doing. So, and I'm kind of going all over just because working towards different nodes when I really shouldn't. And I'll grab this one and go back to the other ones. There we go. Here, I'll drill out like one of these so you can actually see what they look like. And hopefully I won't actually like... Each node will actually look different too, by the way. See, it looks a little different. It's nice and round. All of them will be round. Roundish. But they all will do that when you're mining. Until you actually like put your cursor, the circle part of the cursor, in on it. But they'll all look roughly like that. And it won't actually leave a crater. It will actually just, the rock and the ore node take up the same spot. So and these last few little nodes, I think we'll finish off our mining. Then we'll go get some iron. And then we'll go ahead and start building. Well, kind of. Try with your rations that you get. Try to save them as long. Don't eat them until you absolutely need to, because it will fill your hunger bar all the way up. I don't need to actually get out. Just press F5 to get out. And let's go get this iron. Trying to figure out where we're at. Map looks the same, but the first time I logged in, we landed here. On the last time I played. There are spiders that kind of look like this, but actual spiders that come out at night, so be warned. Okay, wanted to make sure that they weren't hostile. Let's go ahead and get out and get down as soon as we can, but we have to reload because we only had 8 charges left. I want to say 8 seconds, but each little like tick goes quicker than a second. So, and let me see real quick. Yeah, if you're not hitting anything, it still uses its charges, so be warned. Come on. I definitely want to get at least a lot of the nodes from the iron, because I want to actually build a ship. I was thinking about doing a hover vehicle, but it's also not that great of a vehicle, because it's a hover vehicle, and to get some of the other stuff that you need to go off planet, and might as well just build a ship, you know, a small like ship that can actually fly up to the moon. So, I'm not gonna put any research into hover vehicles until I don't need them anymore, or I have like way too many extra points. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get as much of this iron as quickly, or much as possible, or whatever. Let's see. So this episode may be a little long, just because I'm farming a lot. That's the thing that's in my 4th slot. Be warned, if you lose that, and if you lose that, like say if you die and you're not able to get back to your body in time, because you didn't place it down, you won't be able to build anything. The thing I don't think can get destroyed once it's placed. Because I've died like a few times with the rocket launchers like coming at me, and I was right next to it, and I don't think it has a damage meter like most blocks do. So double check, make sure that's not coming towards me. It's coming closer. That should be a drone. Come on. And let's grab. Before I go to the rear section, I want to actually grab a shotgun, so we can actually, you know, break up some of the blocks. Like the doors, we definitely need a shotgun to get through. And I think this will be the last 2 that I'm going to go after. Let's see. Yeah, we're definitely going to need a lot more stone than that. And like I said, I'll probably do some mining off camera, just so you guys don't have to do it. I'll probably do it in between this episode and the next, so you guys don't actually have to see me, you know, take the time and mine. But any of the other kind of stuff, like actually like going towards the downed ship, the 3 parts, I think I know where the rear core is, but the middle and the front section, I don't. So that will have to be a fun little exercise to try to find it. Let's see. And come on, we should be almost done. Definitely want to try to get the base up and running somewhat, so we can actually start making some guns and so forth. I won't actually start making the base until we can actually get close to making a good defense. Why aren't you getting destroyed? Okay. There's that, and you'll be the last one. Yeah, you'll be the last one. I was thinking maybe I should go after that one too, but no. Come on. There it is. Okay, now let's go ahead and get out. It's getting dark. So we definitely want to get away from you guys, but let's get down here. Hopefully those things won't bother us. And hopefully I don't break my legs. And slowly get down. And those guys are non-hostile, as far as I know. You can make it so they... I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like, you can have your guns auto-fire, right? And they'll fire on those if you don't change the settings. And they just sit there and take it for some reason. But if you use your handgun or whatever, they'll fight back. So it's kind of weird. I already grabbed the stuff out of there. And let's see. I'm pretty much going to make the base right up over the water. And you are not hostile, as far as I know. heartbeat going. Okay, let's go ahead and put you down. You cannot put this guy on your base as well. Just keep that in mind. And it takes no power. So let's go ahead and put you guys in. Can't use this until we actually get armor locker. Let's see. Before we go, can't make anything there. We definitely want 3 of you. We want you. 3 of you. A couple of you. I'm not gonna bother with those because I think we can get them from the one guy or the base that's right next to us. Those are all parts. They'll make it on their own. We want you. And let's see, where's the concrete? There's the concrete. If you just click, it'll do 1. If you hold shift, it'll do 10. If you do control, it will do 100. And if you want to take it away, you just come over here and click. And if you want to get rid of the one that's actually getting constructed, you actually have to turn it off, and then you can get rid of it. But so it won't make it, I don't know, for the reason why they're doing it, but it just makes it so you have to physically turn it off. Let's see. The reason I'm doing 3 is to make it so that all this construction and stuff goes by a lot quicker. Because making 400 concrete blocks is going to take some time. But in order to get the 400 concrete blocks, we need a core. This will use one of these cores. But I want to have 1 extra core. Because that can place up onto the base up over here. And we can start deconstructing it block by block. I could do components as well, and it could come down to saying like deconstructing the components would be nice, but deconstructing these, I want the full block. And there's certain other ones that we can do as well, and like, what is it? There's certain machines in here, like this one here is the thing that we need for these guys to work. It pretty much is like a battery storage for it. So we'll actually have power during the night, as far as I know. I don't know how much power it stores, but you can only put 1 per base, so and you can't actually place blocks. Let's see. Can't place like, you can't put this down because you actually need to make it into. Let's press F. You need to actually make it into this block here before you can actually start a base. And I'm gonna do something probably a little bit different. I'm gonna actually, let's do it now. Oops. A thing that's kind of funny. Let's do it here, I think. F. I kind of want it near the water, because then we can actually put our, like, water thing to suck up water or make jugs, and then we can make oxygen and so forth for our ships. To change it, to get rid of these rocks, you need to change it to stone removal, and you just right click and you change the thing, and it'll get rid of it. So for where I'm going to place the core, let's go ahead and change it back to resource. I'm going to actually dig down quite a bit, and I'm going to actually place it down below in a hole from the center of the base, and I think it's going to be fairly nice and protected as well. I think I'm going to surround it by concrete blocks as well, but I think it's a good idea. I could be wrong. What's also funny is I want to show you. Let's see. See that? There's no water in here. So they need to fix that at some point. This is still it's not a full released game quite yet, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna fix a lot of the stuff, but that's one thing that's kind of like a bug that they need to fix at some point. And like I said, I'm gonna dig quite a ways down. I don't think I get any rock from these things from digging in sand. I think we need silicon for glass, which we'll use at some point. And pretty much what I'm going to have to do is put the block down, the starter block, and then dig around it. Oops. Dig around it, then also so I can actually put concrete around the block. Okay, where is it? Where'd you go? There it is. Now you guys will actually see it a lot better than what it was before. Press L for light. See, I can live down here just fine. And I'm gonna have to and get back in the water so I can actually survive. So that's one good thing about having the drone, is you don't have to worry about like getting stuck in holes like that. And you can place blocks and everything as well. So okay, so we got you and you. Pretty much this is gonna be for like when you die and you want to get resurrected. And this is a spot to actually resurrect. Let's go ahead and grab you. This one cannot be placed on the base as well. So a lot of people, like myself included, if let's see, connect. If this right here, if this is clicked, hold on, no, not that. Yeah, actually, if this is clicked, and like if you're trying to, like, hold on, let's go back really quick. Get to this real quick. Let's see if I can actually do this. Back out. No, it's not gonna do that right now. But okay, so that's there. But if it shows that it's there and it's clicked and this is red, it's because that's clicked. This cannot be connected to the base at all. So you need to make sure that this is actually not connected. Let's go ahead and grab... We actually have one power. And you'll start producing water. We'll grab you and produce another one. And F. Let's go ahead and grab. And we'll go ahead and put this one out as well. And once this is done, we'll go ahead and start finishing making, you know, all the ignits and stuff like that. So the bars. So we don't have to worry about it as much. Okay. And oops, I didn't actually have it clicked. And grab you as well. And it will produce it. I don't know exactly how much energy it uses per like thing it makes. So let's see. We got purified water, auto miner core. We don't actually have the tech for it. If you want to get to your tech, just press tab and you come up here and you can actually unlock certain things. We only have 10 points available. First thing I want is multi-tool as soon as we can. And let's see. I want the shotgun as well, so it's going to take a while before we can actually get that. Let's go ahead and small vessels. I want you. I'll get the O2 and the cockpit as well, and landing gear, and once we can. There's one. Let's see. I heard something over here, but can't tell. I want to say, I actually want to put down the first block and get it started before we actually end the episode. And then future episodes and so forth will be a lot. Well, they'll be like half-hour episodes. Let's go. Oh, we got a cobalt ore. It's actually nice, but it's something we're gonna need at some point. I'm gonna go ahead and put all of you guys in here. I don't want to lose any of them. There's tomato, wheat, corn. We definitely need. Okay, so we have our first one. And I'll wait until we get a decent amount of these before we go. Okay, so it's gonna... Come on, go quicker. And that's the reason why I made 3 of these, so we can actually do this a lot quicker. And it won't actually spend up a lot of time. After this section is done, we'll go ahead and start building. Oops. Let's go ahead and do that. See, this one we can go ahead and place because it's there. Let's go ahead and do that so I don't accidentally place it. And there it is. I don't want to get... I want to make sure I actually have O2. So let's get far enough back. Already did. Let's go ahead and grab you. Okay. Okay, let's see. N. So, you... Oh, that's right, because I'm clicking on the wrong button. I had the core selected and not the actual, like, building start. Let's go down and try to get it as far down as possible. I think that will work. And then we're going to have to drill down so we can actually see the bottom of it. Yeah, your drill won't be able to process the core. So keep that in mind when you're trying to drill. It won't actually harm it. Let's go ahead and get down here. And do that. Let's go ahead. I want to get it all the way around so it'll be protected. It's going to be kind of a pain on these lower parts. Because I need to get it there. Press page. Nope, that won't work. I need to get to the side. Okay, page down. Okay. So now it's actually, like I'll show you. If you press page down, it will actually put it down to the next level. So I'll show you. But luckily, see, it's there. So let's go ahead and grab, I want to actually put it a full, oops, square around. But you can also drag, by the way, like that. So when it's along here, you can just drag it over and it'll make it. Let's see if I can get it there. That's not what I wanted, but that's fine. It went up instead. So I'm going to have to come over here and put it... Come on. There. This way, it will be fully surrounded by concrete. Okay. I did not mean to do that one. I meant to go here. And now, let's go ahead. Get it all the way above water. But I'm out of concrete. So let's go ahead and press F5 and grab more concrete. Okay. Let's grab you. And I just want to get the pillar up and started. Up above water at least. And then I'll end the episode. So go ahead and grab that. Sure we're above water. So we don't die of... Oops. Push you back. Okay. Now let's get down there again. Okay. No, wrong way. There we go. Up. There is structural integrity, by the way. So you can't go out too far. And before it will collapse on itself. But luckily, the game won't let you do that on purpose. Like it'll stop you from going out too far, and also it will stop you from accidentally. Well, I'll show you. There's a debug mode that you can. Right there, please. That will show you the structural integrity of things. So, I want to get the corners definitely first because they'll be the pain to get later. Let's go ahead and grab you next. Can't see the blue markers past the water line, so make sure I go above it so I can actually see it. Because I don't want to go above the water line. Or above what I'm at right now. And let's go ahead and grab you. Now, if there's any tips or anything like that you guys want to like tell me, I'm more than happy to learn more about the game. So, and done. And that's our starting block. I'll show you right now. All you do is press N, go to debug, and show structural integrity, and press the N again to get it out. And I'll show you like right here. Let's go all the way out. And like right here, it won't let me. Will it? See how far it will let me do it. And boom. And it collapses. So you gotta keep that in mind. And if it collapses, you lose all the stuff that you put into that build. So I didn't realize I put it all the way over here. I'll make some more concrete. I'll go mine. See, it even shows that structural integrity. Will it actually show this one over here? I think maybe we're too far away. But I'll go ahead and mine some more silicone, some more iron, some more of that, and copper. I think we have 50% more there. So I'll do some mining in between this episode and the next. And when we get back, we'll have more than enough concrete to start building our actual base. And like I said, I'll let these things go. So either way, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.